Monday evening after the bell. This is my portfolio for tomorrow. So HUSA, the oil play, I don't really want this many so much in HUSA at this point, but I knew that oil and HUSA would be down today because of the strike from Israel on Iran was not as much as they had kind of said it would be. And so the problem, though, was when the market opened, even when pre-market opened, the price was down so much, but I didn't really want to sell my stock anyways until I sold my options because I didn't want to hurt the stock price. And by the time the market opened anyway, the price was so far down, and as you can see, it kind of grinded sideways all day. The bigger problem is these options sell in increments of 0.05, and there wasn't that much volume on it at all, and so the spreads were really big. And also, I just feel like it's a bad sell. I don't really want to buy more. I don't want it so much in my portfolio because it's volatile. At this point, it's a speculative volatile play that I'm not as confident in as I was. But the $1 options, for May, are still not priced very high over where they're at now, which, I think is still a pretty good buy considering where HUSA is. It can go down below 1, but it's already at a pretty low market cap. And then by May, there are a lot of good things to come. If Trump gets in office, they'll probably be a lot harsher towards Iran. They won't have a problem with bombing their oil fields, and Israel will do it. So the point is, though, I wanted to slim the position. I tried a couple times, but I couldn't. I don't mind the value in it. I think there's some EV in it, but I wouldn't have. It's too risky to have so much in it, and so I wanted to trim it, but I couldn't really get it done because of the spread. The volume was so low, the spreads were so much, and increments of 5, and in general, also, I just don't really want to sell it for such low amount over where it is now. So I added a few thousand into the account so I could buy a couple other things that I wanted to buy. Bitcoin is about to break out. Look at the chart here, and we see Bitcoin. This is the 1 minute chart, but the daily chart's looking real good too. And so this looks like it's about to break out, and I could see it stuttering and even rejecting for a while, but not pulling back very much. And I could see it going sideways for a while before it popped 73 or 74, but I could also see it popping 74 a lot sooner. And so either way, I bought MSTR. That's a pretty sick Bitcoin play. They just own a whole bunch of Bitcoin. If Bitcoin pops over 75,000, MSTR will go pretty nuts. And then NVDA, I wanted to buy a little bit of it. I like it. I think it's good. It's just that actually, I wish I had more NVIDIA and less HUSA. But honestly, I feel pretty confident in MSTR right now because the Bitcoin chart looks pretty good, and it's Bitcoin's turn, I think, to rip. And so I'd probably just keep dumping into MSTR. But that could burn you if it goes down. MSTR could drop a lot. One problem with this is MicroStrategy is it has just ripped recently, right here, boom. And, it was at 202 before, now it's, 257. So, with Bitcoin not being even higher than it was before. So that looks a little risky. NVIDIA, the reason I like it, it's the tech earnings are coming out this week, and it's going to be all about AI. And even though NVIDIA doesn't have earnings, they're going to be the big winner because AI, all roads come back to NVIDIA. And also, there's a big advantage in having so much money in this space because it costs a lot of money to, make advancements in AI. And so NVIDIA has got a strong chokehold. And I think out of the big players, this is a good one. I like Amazon as well, or Facebook kind of too, but NVIDIA I think is a really good one. And I think they're going to get a boost just from the tech companies talking so much about their AI investments in the future. I think that's going to give NVIDIA a boost. And let's see. Was that basically it? One thing that was interesting. So Donald, the DJT, it's just been ripping, and because it's, expecting Trump to be president, I guess. But I was thinking that whenever Trump wins the election, there may be, this may like just, you know, really rip like a meme stock, even though the fundamentals probably don't support it. And honestly, there's probably going to be, I assume the fundamentals don't support it. I could be wrong. I'm not sure how much they can really make on this stuff. I haven't looked at the numbers too much, but, yeah, 10 billion. I mean, anyways, I just figured like it could, regardless of the fundamentals, it may rip like a meme stock once he gets elected. So I was thinking, you know, a way out of the money call for cheap could work out. But look at these. They are some, I would say, super not cheap. I think they're remarkably expensive. So, yeah, I mean, it'd be tempting to own the stock and sell these. But anyways, so that sucks because I thought that would be a nice play. Looks like other people have already been onto that, and that idea must have a good chance of ripping once he gets elected like a meme stock because, yeah, those calls are high. And then also uranium, be interested in it. I mean, I think that's in any metals or any of that kind of stuff too, gold and silver and copper. But uranium, I think, is for the nuclear bomb, so that's kind of cool. Let's see, D-Nut here, Krispy Kreme. They paired up with McDonald's, so I thought they were interesting. That's why I have them up there on top of my watch list. But, yeah, I think the best play right now, to be honest, is MicroStrategy because I think Bitcoin's about to find a rip. At some point, you got to short GameStop. GameStop, I don't see why it's up there. I'm not ballsy enough right now to hold SVXY, even though it'll probably be good. And, anyway, I'm crossing my fingers. The oil play is not over. Iran, it's about, the question now is whether Iran will strike back or not. They've said that they might. They kind of talking like they will respond. So, I don't know. I think it would be kind of so foolish for them to, because they're going to get demolished, because part of what Israel did was took out their air defenses over those locations, even though I don't really see why they would need them off anyways. But so I mean, Iran, if they respond, then Israel will hit their oil and nuclear, and Iran will get destroyed. So I don't think Iran would respond for that reason, but it does seem possible by the way they're talking. Anyway, I better leave it there, and good luck, traders. Please subscribe.